Welcome to the Master Plumbers CEO Update, and I'm pleased to say it's December, so it's the last CEO Update for the year. We've had a tough year with COVID and all the changes, and I think you'll be aware now we're moving into the traffic light situation, so red and orange for most of the country. And that means some changes in how we deal with day-to-day business. The resources are going to be available on the Master Plumbers website, but I really encourage you to have a look at the Chazens webinar that was on the 29th. That gives a really good understanding of how the traffic light system will work, particularly for the construction sector. The other thing that we've got with the changes from COVID is obviously vaccination passes are available, and I really encourage not just members but all their staff to download those passes so they're readily available. We have had some reports of WorkSafe doing some selections of construction sites and asking for verification of those passports when visiting those sites. Another question that we've had is from some members is about whether they can ask for verification for their clients and consumers when visiting our jobs. And then the answer to that question is absolutely you can. And there's a New Zealand Pass Verify app that you can download to use that when you're visiting clients' homes. With the changes from the alert levels to the traffic light system, there is some changes that we just need to understand. But have a look at the webinar and some of the resources that are available on the website. It'll give you a great understanding. As always at Master Plumbers, there's a lot happening in the advocacy space, particularly lead and plumbing products, and we're really making some good progress. I met with Aisha Varel, which is the Deputy Minister for Health, and we're likely to see a reduction in the allowable drinking water standard, or the ASNZ 4020, and that is going to be a good outcome for all consumers. Also, what's occurred around lead and plumbing is Australia have moved to remove all lead from plumbing products by 1st of September 2025. And it is likely that New Zealand will align with those standards. So we're working hard with MB to make sure that we've got a good process and engagement with all the industry so we can hit that time frame. I'm also pleased to announce we've made some real good progress with our self-verification project, and we've had some successful meetings with Auckland, Hamilton, Tauranga and Christchurch, who've shown strong interest in proceeding with a pilot for self-verification for plumbing and drain laying. We'll give you some information in the new year, but it's likely we'll kick off those pilot projects in those areas in 2022. And that's really exciting to speed up consenting. Once we get those pilots approved and running, we'll be able to extend those areas across the whole length of the country, and we'll keep you informed as we work through. You would have heard some media news also around the Commerce Commission, who are doing a full investigation into building and plumbing supplies across New Zealand. Now this is on the back of the government doing reports into the price of fuel and also supermarkets across New Zealand. This was an election promise, and though we don't think it is great timing for this report due to the restraints on the construction and particularly the building sector, we have been asked to provide some information to the Commerce Commission, and we'll be doing that later this year and into the new year. Finally, on the advocacy front, the Workplace Development Councils as part of the Rove reforms have been set up, and I'm pleased to announce that PGD is one of the first adopters to have an influence to make sure that we are delivering comprehensive and better training for the industry. That group has met once, and we intend to have regular meetings in 2022. We're really looking to make sure that we can have a strategic approach for plumbing, drain laying, gas fitting, and make sure that the industry is well represented. So finally, carrying on from the Climate Change Commission report, the Ministry of Environment asked us for a submission, particularly around the future for gas in the New Zealand sector. Look, we're actually pleased with the development that's occurring in the gas industry, particularly around the hydrogen and biogas alternatives that are coming really to the forefront of the industry. So much so, a trucking fueling station has been set up in Tauranga, and that is providing hydrogen for trucks, particularly as they transport between Auckland and Tauranga. And we see those little wins as really critical for the gas sector, proving that hydrogen and biogas are a viable alternative for the New Zealand energy sector I just also want to take this time to thank all the members who participated in the Master Plumber survey. That survey gives us a valuable insight into what members' needs are, how they're feeling around their businesses, and also how we're supporting them. A couple of key things that we're learning for us is we're extremely pleased with the response around our COVID-19 support that we gave to members. That came out really clear in the membership survey. And also labour shortage and product disruption has been the key function. We do take those comments really strategically, and we build those into our plans. So thank you for the participants. It's been a great value, and we will make sure that we feedback a more detailed summary of all the results in the New Zealand Plumber magazine and in communications to you. So on our membership benefits, I'm pleased to announce we're continuing with our mobile card discount for the month of December, which is 17 cents per litre off your pump price, which is a great deal. So I really hope that you take advantage of that, particularly when you're filling up your boats over summer. And another good news, we've added a few more business partners to our portfolio, and those are being Vodafone, Hyundai and Robinson Agencies. Now all those business partners will add tremendous value to our members, and watch out for the deals that come out in the coming months. On behalf of Master Plumbers, Masterlink and New Zealand Plumber, I really do want to thank all our members, our business partners and industry supporters for their support they've given to us over this journey, which has been 2021. I'm really looking forward to a new environment in 22 where we have some more freedoms, particularly movement, and we want to get some branch events and some training and have a successful conference, because all these things have slightly restrained us this year. Look, my team have done a fantastic job this year, and they've showed some great resilience. Working from home has been a challenge, but this year we want to have a break and refresh. So on behalf of Master Plumbers and Masterlink, thank you so much for your support. I really do hope that you have a great Christmas, New Year's, and enjoy some time with friends and family, and we'll see you all in the new year.